Hello everyone, it's Shamo here and today we're making a test video about Arkadimon. We'll test in his skills because I believe his skills don't work. So I will test and hopefully probably they may fix it because they have the power now to update, so maybe they will fix it and this work in the way it's supposed to do. So I will start with the first one, that is hit. So what this will do is first when this attack the enemy, put in the corrosion. So it will lower the defense by 32%, whatever is that works very well. The second ability here, Power of God, this don't work. If enemy is in frail status, now frail is this one, fragility, vulnerable and frail are the same thing here on this for this matter. So when enemy is in frail status, he supposes this one will get one Power of God. Or Achilles, I don't know how it's called differently, because they are same thing with different names. That's make more confused the thing, but Power of God supposed to happen if you hit and the opponent is in frail status or vulnerable status. This one here. So that means if you do a thump first and the enemy put in vulnerable, or if you do this skill, God Matrix, these two are the enemy in vulnerable stats or fragility stats, frail, whatever it's called. So both of those will put enemy in frail, and if you use one of those two, whatever first, if after that enemy is in frail and the Arkadimon do the hit, he's supposed to get Power of God. That not happened. I tested now and I will test in the screen. Another thing that don't work, sorry, this works very well after you do the God Matrix skill, use skills. Fragility work, you put anything in frail or vulnerable, whatever you want to call it. The other effect here, when enemy in vulnerable, so when this is happened and an enemy die, everyone in your team will get this effect that will create a shield with crit damage that lasts forever. And when ally with so if your team defeated, he will revive if this is triggered. Now I don't know who will not work here. Don't work this one, and you never get this barrier thing, whatever it is that lasts forever, or this work, and after that this don't work. But for this, to make sure this work or not, we don't know, because we need to prove first that this work, because this is depend from that one, and I think this one don't work, or this, whatever the thing that is. So in this, use skill God Matrix, only the first one I think work. The third maybe, because this is depend from the second effect here, and I think this second effect don't work. I will see, not 100% sure, but I think this don't work. We'll see into the video. And this one here, I think the effect of this works. Shield of God, the Power of God, so yeah, both of those works, I proved that. But what don't work correctly here is this one, and is boosted. The supposed Arkadi will get the Power of God only if the enemy is in frail status. When you use these new skills, it gets the Power of God even if the enemy don't have frail status, and that is broken for this one. So this need to be nerfed to work correctly. This one here need to be working, and this is don't work after that. This one work correctly, and this one need to get the Power of God if the enemy is in frail. That is supposed to do in the description. So let's test those. And I created a team just for this. I selected Arkadi as my first Super Ultimate, that from that box that you choose from everyone. And this is close to my power, so I can test on this one here. Alright. Okay, we got those. With this we'll put enemy team in frail from the beginning. I don't like that I'm burned. This may make me die first. Die easily. Okay. Enemy all team is in frail now. if this hit is supposed to get now a power of God that rise health. Skill, I hate this skill, this can freeze everything. Okay. And this one too. This is the worst enemy to test this because he has blind that can make my hit miss. So how that work? Oh, I don't get that one. I think when the enemy is in failure, right? And if I kill something, that will ever happen. I suppose I get the second effect of this. Hit. And as you can see, guys, we didn't get the power of God. The enemy is in fail or vulnerable, whatever you want to call it. We proved that the first skill don't work if an enemy is in fail and you use that normal hit. Okay, this we may try this. If you use the normal hit, he will not get the power of God. And we have all the skills to prove that don't work. So if this dies and is in the frail, it's supposed that all my team gets some special effect forever that rise critical damage or something like that. I don't think so. I go this skill again. When enemy allow you shield shield critical damage. That is forever, it's maybe that work, I don't know. I have those two, maybe those was from that one, I don't know. But if that, let's say, is that effect, if one die, then he should revive. But as you see, it may be because it may be because this is forever, and that say forever. Now how I can make something die on my team? So this second fight I didn't prove nothing. Only the hits don't work so far. Let's try Uno. Okay, let's hope I will prove something here. That was in frail. Okay. He's doing more sound than I needed. Now maybe because he's in that state, maybe we need to defeat him to get that other effect, right?
Viking Axe!
But how will we defeat that? And we did a hit, he's afraid, and we didn't get anything. Power of God here. Okay, if I can do... Okay, none of those now is in frail. As you can see. No frail in his team. This is not supposed to get the power of God, but this still will get. As you see, it got power of God. And that was supposed to not happen. So we prove the skill. This is more broken than it's supposed to be. Now what I order you to do is... Oh, he's defeated this one. I don't think we can prove in this fight anything more, so we need to restart it. So what is left now? What is left to prove? We prove that this one don't work. We prove that this one worked more than it's supposed to work. At least second effect happened, I saw that. Now all you need to prove is Archile Bless. So when all my teammates beside Arkady get this effect here, and one of them dies, we let recover. So it's a revive effect here. I don't know, maybe he will not revive. I don't understand what he's saying, but will erase all Archile's effect. So something will recover, and the Archile effect, this one that is forever, will finish. So only that is needed to prove. I think that would work, but what I think don't matter if I cannot prove it. So let's hope we'll do that effect first. Now we need to weak this so fast before this one dies. This is close to be dead, but the same for my teammate. Okay. What happened? Something didn't happen right? He was in frail, but we didn't get the supposed effect there. We didn't get this one. Why we didn't get this one? He worked one, right? something weird happened. Because I saw in one fight that that skill worked. I got a permanent critical boost, defense boost, whatever is that is. And in the other fight, I just didn't got it. He died in frail. Again, and I didn't get that effect. Weird. Really, really weird. Maybe we need to test something else. Maybe this is maybe when I mean vulnerable state dies, maybe the vulnerable here is not the vulnerable of this. Maybe what is mean is this one, collision, but they said vulnerable here because I need to check now if enemy is only this skill. Will this second effect happen? Because I saw this second effect happen once here on this test. But watching, proving that is more harder now. Oh my god. So we need, oh, I needed to lower the thumb chances because now we need to do more hits than the thumbs. Okay, we got that one. This will help a lot. I hope this one do another hit. Please do another hit. Please do another hit. Yes, so now he is in that corrosion effect or whatever they call it. So maybe that one is supposed to give me the permanent effect, and I think no, it didn't. Oh, he got it. I think he got it, right? Or not? No. So now this is weird. Totally weird. I don't get it. What is really happening here? I don't get it. This is crazy. Maybe need to be frail, but killed by someone. But killed by something else, maybe? So not killed by Arkadi, or maybe killed by those skills. I don't know, it's weird. And he was killed by Arkadi. So I need to do it again. Oh, we won. Okay, I need a chance to do something here. Okay, I make it defeat this one. Using frail. Oh, come on. Now this will do something. And not just defeat this one. Please, no, 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 no. So this will put this one in fray, and this probably will kill it. Okay, he didn't kill it, and this. Okay, this one killed it, but I didn't get the effect of this again. Effect of this second thing. I got once. Maybe need to be killed with 2 skills. It's weird or not. They go now? Still no. Okay, maybe I think that worked before, maybe this didn't work before. And I mean 3 times in a row it doesn't work. Maybe another skill happened before, I don't know. Or maybe the way how that trigger is weird. I don't think I need to do more battles. I tried everything. I got once, and I will see my video. I don't know how that happened. I will see that battle, how that happened. But whatever, it don't happen the same way he's supposed to. How he say? When I'm in a vulnerable state, dies. He don't say who kills it, just dies. So he died many times in that state. Ali will create achieve effect. Also happened, I think, I'm not sure about happened or not. Maybe it was another thing that happened and I miscalculated. But let's say that time worked. He didn't work it because of this. Maybe something else happened. And sorry, I didn't have a chance to prove this, because to prove this, first you need to have this and one of your members die. So for this, I'm not sure to say work, don't work. This maybe don't work. You will see the video many times and get the idea if this worked, but don't work in the way he's saying here. That's for sure. I proved it in the 3 last battles. This worked correctly. This one, you saw that without the enemy in frail, this one still can give you the power of God, and that is broken. This hit is more broken than it's supposed to be. The other thing, this one here, this one worked correctly. Put enemy in frail, yeah, recover yourself. I didn't saw that, but I was not focusing on that, to be honest. Never mind that. If you will see my battles, if that never happened from the thumbs, then make it happen. But I didn't check that. I forgot to check that into the video. And this is the biggest thing that didn't work, that is making Arkadimon to be a shit, to be honest, is this one that don't work. If enemy is in frail, that can be very easily with this thumb or with this skill. If enemy is in frail, give yourself maximum, this need to meet up to maximum 5 layers, but anyway, power of God, you don't get it. You saw a lot times in this video that this don't work as it's supposed to be. So I don't think needed to be more battles and say more things about those skills. You saw what work, what don't work, what may work. Now it's up to you guys to fix this and give us a chance to play Arkadimon if someone love it. I don't know.